Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The mother of a 17-year-old shot dead by police after he refused a traffic stop has led a march in the Parisian suburb of Nanterre. The teenager's mother, Moina, cried while sitting on top of a truck, wearing a T-shirt with text that read, "Justice for Nahel." At the march, thousands chanted while railing against what they perceived as a culture of police impunity and a failure to reform law enforcement. At least 40,000 police officers are being deployed across France to deal with protests triggered by the shooting of the 17-year-old. France's Interior Minister says at least 180 people have been arrested after a second night of unrest, while 170 officers were injured. In Nanterre, where the incident took place, vehicles were set on fire and police fired tear gas, while people broke into the town hall and started fires outside Lille. The teenager, named as Nahel M, was shot at point-blank range as he refused a traffic stop and drove away. The police officer who shot the teenager has been placed under formal investigation for voluntary homicide. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says an alleged Russian agent involved in the deadly attack in Kramatorsk will be charged with treason, saying those helping Russia destroy lives deserve the maximum penalty. It's after 12 people, including 3 teenagers, were killed in Tuesday's missile strike on a popular restaurant. Ukraine said the man, a resident of Kramatorsk, sent video footage of the restaurant to the Russian military hours before it was destroyed. 14-year-old twin sisters and a 17-year-old girl were among those killed. Meanwhile, Russian state television has showed President Vladimir Putin meeting a crowd of well-wishers in the center of Russia's southernmost city of Derbent in Dagestan. The footage, which shows Mr. Putin shaking hands with a group of people and posing for selfies, is very different to the usual distance the Russian leader puts between himself and Russia's citizens. It comes days after his authority was shaken by a failed mutiny by members of the Wagner Group. Greece's former Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras says he is quitting as leader of the Syriza party after a crushing defeat in last Sunday's elections. The time has come to start a new cycle, Mr. Tsipras said, calling for his centre-left party to be reformed. The Conservative New Democracy Party won nearly 41% of the vote, leaving Syriza far behind on 18%. Muslim devotees across the world have offered prayers at mosques as they marked the Islamic festival of Eid AlAdha. Here in India, large crowds of worshippers gathered at the iconic Taj Mahal monument in the northern city of Agra. Similarly, New Delhi's Jama Masjid Mosque and northern Srinagar's Hazrat Bal Shrine also saw huge numbers gathered to mark the festival. And Britain's King Charles and Queen Camilla have joined conservationists and celebrities donning wild headwear at the Animal Ball. The King and Queen were seen with matching masquerade masks as they mingled with guests. The Animal Ball is organised by non-profits and supported by the King and Queen, raising funds for conservation work in South Asia.
It is absolutely critical that we turn to all that indigenous knowledge and wisdom as the only way, really, of restoring the balance and harmony that is so badly needed in this world if we are going to save the planet.
And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.